I'm Ryan Creamer. I make wholesome SFW videos on Pornhub. Ask me anything. Hello friends, I'm Ryan Creamer. I'm a comedian who writes for Collegehumor, makes videos for Twitter, and posts wholesome videos to Pornhub and SFW, despite my efforts. I hope you enjoy them. I look forward to answering your questions. Press explaining who the heck I am. https://www.buzzfeed.news.com/article/a-guy-created-his-own-pornhub-channel-and-been-sharing-proof. https://imgur.com/a/6alpha7sj Twitter. https://twitter.com/ryguyguy Instagram. https://www.instagram.com/coolboyryan/ Also come join our quaint little subreddit. https://www.reddit.com/r/Ryan Creamer/ I didn't make it, but I'm a mod there now, and it has made me drunk with power. And X200B edit 5 p.m. EST. All done. Thanks for all your lovely questions. Farewell friends.
Jesumejjud says, are you this wholesome in real life?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, unfortunately I'm a terrible bad guy in reality. Artstep says, what genuinely makes you happy? Ryan Creamer PH replies, wow. What a doozy. To speak honestly, I think I thought achieving some sort of success in comedy, getting attention and doing stuff like this would scratch the whole itch. It definitely has made me happy at times, but I've come to realize, and not in a defeatist way, that the terms with which I am made happy are constantly shifting and difficult to attain. And X200B. But as a more fun answer, video games.
Hernando D says, have you been able to make a good amount of money from your Pornhub videos?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, their ad revenue system is pretty good. I paid rent with it last month, but don't think that is something that will happen all the time. It's very funny for me to see people post on Twitter and Insta in response to my stuff and say this guy makes 100k a video and he's not even naked. I don't know where they are getting those figures, but just want to clarify that that is absolutely true and I'm stinky filthing rich. Xing says, any more content in the future? Ryan Creamer PH replies, my plan has been to upload a video every Monday until the masses collectively sigh and say enough, man.
Prophet says, have you had any real porn companies ask you if you wanted to do a real scene?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, for Collegehumor around this time last year I reviewed woodrocket porn parody videos. They are genuinely funny, and once I started making my own videos I got in touch with April O'Neil, who produces stars in some of those videos, and was like, I'll happily be a fully clothed man in the plotty parts of your videos. I recognize the logical escalation of the bit I've created is me driving the bang bus.
Yadridin Kamixon says, how did you choose the stylish shirt sweater tie combination as your signature look for the videos?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I think it was just like, what is the most wholesome looking outfit that I own? Let's go with that. People say I look very Hogwarts, or that they were expecting me to have a British accent. Sorry to disappoint.
Wholesome says, have your parents seen any of your videos? From your press release I see one is called, I Talk You In After You Have a Cum.if. Yes, what is your family's take on this particular marketing technique? Edit. This is funny. I had no idea that this dude was actually famous.
Ryan Creamer PH replies, my parents are aware of them, but only through thumbnails and it being shared on social media. They understandably have not ventured onto the site, or so they tell me. My dad said a peer of his at like a golf country club was like, I love those videos. Watch them on my account. And his wife was like, me too. To the horny sex positive golf couple, I say rock on.
Martin plus 28 says, hi Ryan, big fan here. Just wondering, how exactly did you go about choosing your surname? Thanks.
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I chose my surname when I was born and it was on my birth certificate.
Afro Burrito says, have you met any actual pornsters while doing this?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, not yet. I hope to go to the Pornhub Awards this year. I think it's in the fall. The first one ever was like right when I made the channel last year, and I missed the registration to go to the IAmA Awards back in January. Maybe one day.
Afro Burrito says, have you met any actual pornsters while doing this? Afro Burrito replies, do you also consider yourself a pornstar?
Boom Vroom Shroom says, how does your newfound fame and power factor into your quest for ultimate world domination?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, everything is falling into place.
Mr. Lang says, what high school clique did you belong to?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I was a runner, which should surprise no one. Ran cross country and track at an all-boys school. I did the play senior year to try to Troy Bolton myself into popularity, but what I learned about Troy Boltoning is you have to be hot.
Gabon says, Emma Ryan. As an Icelander, I can tell you that there is massive chatter in the community about the Icelandic flag that is usually in the background of your videos. Could you clear up once and for all for my countrymen why exactly that flag is there?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, answered this elsewhere, so we'll drop in here also. I visited Iceland back in 2016 and just loved it a lot. So I bought a flag. If you can ever make the trip to Iceland, I really recommend it. I stayed at an Airbnb with a man named Olafur, and before leaving for the day told him I was planning on going to the Penis Museum in Reykjavik. He was like, what, no, don't do that, there's so much naturally beauty in Iceland, don't waste your time there. But I got my picture taken with an elephant dick, so who's laughing now, Olafur?
Wizard Lizard says, what's your favorite video you've done? Also, have you ever been recognized in real life?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, my favorite thus far has been, I tuck you in after you come, because it was the first and the most purely I'm doing this because it tickles me, and if I'm the only one who sees it, it's enough for me. I got recognized after a Tenacious D concert in Brooklyn on the subway ride back home. And then once by a girl in the subway platform after I saw Lego Movie 2. If I'm on the subway, I'm famous.
Leader 654 says, Ryan, I really liked the video of you and your ebony girlfriend holding hands, as she talks about her day, but was a bit disappointed because we didn't hear how your day was. So how was your day?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, thanks for asking. It was good. I worked in the office and then my friend Taylor, who you mentioned, came in and we shot that video. Then afterwards we and other co-workers went and grabbed drinks at a bar nearby and chatted, and there was this guy from New Zealand I met and he had never had Pop-Tarts, and it just so happened I had one in my bag, so I gave him his first ever Pop-Tart. How was yours?
Jam3S main says, seem looking into teaching algebra on Pornhub. Any tips on getting an audience? Also, what's Collegehumor like as a job?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, my success unfortunately does not make me qualified in advice. I'll just say teach algebra on there because it makes you happy doing so. If it becomes successful, great. But starting out to cultivate an audience is so out of your control. It's more fun to just make stuff you're happy with even if no one sees. Collegehumor is a great place to work. Having worked jobs that aren't comedy or anything that sparks my passion makes me so appreciative of being here. The digital media world is a shaky one, so it can be scary, but I take a lot of solace in being surrounded by people who are very funny and who I respect, who are now making content I really enjoy and stand by. Collegehumor's Dropout kicks ass and I've been loving Total Forgiveness and Dimension 20 on it.
IAmA Sentinus says, what kind of filming techniques do you use to capture the wholesomeness of you videos? I film at the golden hour, use a Dutch angle, mostly avoid shooting below the belt, etc. Also, if you feel like sharing, when Pornhub sent you the team jacket, which looks rather wholesome on you BTW, did they include any kind of special congrats on being so wholesome?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I stick my iPhone on the cheapest tripod money could buy and shoot until my roommates are like, can you stop? Woof woof _69 says, do you have plans to beat Johnny Sins by taking on all roles and jobs in a wholesome way? Ryan Creamer PH replies with his permission, yes.
Snazzy Belrand says, have you gotten a new shower caddy?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I have bought 7 more, equally disgusting shower caddies, each worse than the last.
Help me PLS65 says, do you floss those pearly whites?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, are you my dentist?
Bugbite14 says, what is your favorite fruit?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, watermelon is the greatest of all time. Peaches have 1 week a year of being the greatest of all time. Grapes are the best supporting actor nominated every year, but never given the Oscar. A good fruit cup, that isn't like a watery pineapple, deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Katie Pornhub says, hey Ryan, a few questions from various Pornhub team members. 1. How does it make you feel that at least 5 team members have a crush on you? 2. Have you considered changing your name to Cryan Rima? 3. How do you take your coffee? 4. Will you ever visit the office? 5. Have you considered doing a collab with Fake Taxi called Real Taxi where you just drive a cab?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, 1. It makes me feel like, why didn't I try making this channel back in high school? 2. Great idea, but too much legal paperwork. 3. As sinful as this sounds, I don't drink coffee. Huge missed opportunity, I know. But I had a job on campus at my alma mater, Fordham University, and had to drive a shuttle on campus early in the morning and would drink coffee to, do the job. One time I picked up a passenger and felt like I'm gonna throw up this coffee. But I gotta get this passenger where they were going. So I crazy taxied them to Daily Hall, got out with them, and threw up. And now drinking coffee makes me nasus. If you're that passenger, I'm not possessed by the devil, I swear. 4. I would love to, when works for you guys. 5. I think this is how Uber was founded.
Fearful Stomper says, what's it like knowing you make so many people's day better?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, wow, this made me smile.
Thunia Nargis says, Ryan, what's the one thing in your life that you couldn't function normally without? Really like your videos, by the way. Sometimes I watch them while trying to fall asleep, thanks.
Ryan Creamer PH replies, my roommate Steve. He's my best buddy, and without him my life would be a lot less fun.
L524K says, hello Mr. Creamer, are you getting tired of doing these videos? They're funny, and it seems like you have fun making them, but I can imagine it getting a bit annoying having to keep on uploading joke videos like these all the time.
Ryan Creamer PH replies, a quote that stuck with me from a book I read once was basketball legend Drive J saying, being a professional means doing the things you like doing on days you don't feel like doing them. So I've allowed myself to not feel bad or guilty if I'm not always super perky and happy and raring to go, but to remind myself that I am doing what I love, and that is something to be very grateful for. Peter_Nincompoop_1 says, how frequently do people joke about a man named Creamer making SFW videos on Pornhub? Ryan Creamer PH replies, you are the first one.
Espatiskil says, haha, before I ask the question, I'd like to say that on several occasions I have fallen asleep to compilations of your videos, and me and my bros watch your stuff all the time. Anyways, what's your favorite game? Why do you know any other languages? Would you like to favorite person?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I have a lot of favorite games just because they timestamp parts of my life in really cool ways. The original Pokemon captured my imagination in a way that was gangbusters. I played Skate 3 so much in college and demand it be remade so that I can still play it on a current gen system. Undertale's creativity and heart absolutely blew me away and inspired me so much that I spent all of my education learning Spanish and have nothing to show for it. My favorite person is my best friend Steve.
Twistique says, what fever you the idea to do this? Do you plan to continue? Edit. Game not fever.
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I guess what fevered me the idea to do this was just to follow an impulse. I was on Pornhub, Scrolling down reading the funny comments on a video, and at the bottom of the scrolling reached a "Work with us" tab, which also made me laugh. The idea of me working with them in a nice wholesome capacity. I wish I could articulate better my thought process, but I think it really just boiled down to me pulling the trigger on an impulse funny thought that made me laugh. And once it got some traction, having the common sense to continue doing it.
Dex Darling says, what's up with the Icelandic flag in some of your videos?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I visited Iceland back in 2016 and just loved it a lot. So I bought a flag. If you can ever make the trip to Iceland, I really recommend it. I stayed at an Airbnb with a man named Olafur, and before leaving for the day told him I was planning on going to the Penis Museum in Reykjavik. He was like, what, no, don't do that, there's so much naturally beauty in Iceland, don't waste your time there. But I got my picture taken with an elephant dick, so who's laughing now, Olafur?
Tatsuma the O2 says, do you think there could be more humorous content coming to Pornhub in the years to come? Could it become the ultimate platform where you go to laugh and to cum?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I hope so. I by no means started Pornhub being a funny place to see content. The comment section of Pornhub is far and away one of the funniest, text-oriented places online right now, and hope that it continues to be so. No video I or anyone can make will be funnier than people asking for help with their math homework in the comment section of a BDSM video.
Digital Heartache says, are there any projects you have going on right now that you would like to shout out? Also, I would like to suggest making shirts. I would buy one.
Ryan Creamer PH replies, funny you say so. I'm in talks with the fine people at Pornhub right now to start making some shirts, so if that's something people are into, make your voice known and it may speed things along. I'm about to put up a kind of a one-man sketch show at UP in New York next month, which I'm very excited about. Farlap1 says, would you rather have dick-sized nipples or a nipple-sized dick? Ryan Creamer PH replies, I already have both.
Mafigo says, why, though?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, fair.
GR says, what's the best Tenacious D album?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, their self-titled album from 2001 is untouchable. Top to bottom 10-10.
Golden Gonzo says, are any videos really SFW on Pornhub? Considering you'll be bombarded with young slug takes big black dick videos in the suggestions on the side, on the bottom, on the top.
Ryan Creamer PH replies, my goal is to make so many videos that only mine occupy the suggestions on the side. I will be inescapable.
IAmA 99 says, how did you get started working in comedy? I've always dreamed of comedy writing, but I have no clue how to even begin breaking into the industry. I'd love to hear your story and any advice you have for aspiring comedians.
Ryan Creamer PH replies, I started intentionally pursuing comedy as a byproduct of being involved at Fordham University's Black Box Theater doing improv and stand-up. From there went to UP in New York and took classes while also freelancing for Collegehumor, Dorkly, any website that would take my submissions. I think the important thing in starting out is surround yourself with people funnier than you, and give yourself a lot of time to improve. It's like that Ira Glass quote where you start bad. So just do the work, don't judge yourself. Just put in the representatives. I starting out was like delusionally confident in myself, which in hindsight is embarrassing, but also really set me up for pushing through that time without getting my feelings too hurt to the point of wanting to quit.
Old Hovian says, Zerb, Terran, or Protus?
Ryan Creamer PH replies, yes,